Hi Krisha, how are you?
Hello, ma'am. I'm good.
So, how was your day?
It was great.
Great. Good. So, you're occupied in classes, I guess, these days?
Yeah, because my exams are coming soon.
Okay, so exams are near.
Yeah.
UT.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, Krisha, I'll first have a quick recap for vocabulary words that we have done till now. Fine. I hope you revised words.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Intimidate.
Intimidate. Intimidate is like frustrated, irritated.
Okay. Or can I say persuading someone in a negative way?
Yes.
I was intimidated by his behavior. Means irritated or maybe fed up.
Fed up of his behavior. Yeah.
Intimidated. Very good. Resilience.
Resilience is courage, bravery, and to recover from losses very early,
Very quickly. So basically,
very
resilience
quickly.
is the ability to recover from
Yeah.
losses
Losses.
or any kind of mishappening, basically. Right? Good. And next one would be tenacity.
Tenacity means determination, a person who never gives up and who has the
Very
will to do something.
Very good. Could you please give me a sentence using tenacity?
Yeah. My friend has a tenacity. My friend is a tenacious person, so he can score well in exams.
Okay, sentence is fine, but you can reframe it. My
Okay.
friend, my friend is tenacious, so I believe that she would do wonders in
Well,
her life.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. Ignite.
Ignite means to spark up.
Spark what? Fire?
Not always fire. Sometimes
Very
it can
good.
be used in a positive way also.
Very good. So positive way, like in what way?
Like
Igniting what?
my father always ignites me to do something big.
Very good. So it
Basically
is
motivating
basically
me.
very good. So it's a kind of healthy motivation.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, to start something, to ignite means to start something.
Start
Start.
something.
Okay. Great. Catalyst
Catalyst basically uh, means someone who elevates you, pushes you,
pushes you. But what is the basic meaning of catalyst if I ask you?
helping hand, support system.
Support system. Good. Or as told you before, catalyst in scientific terms would mean something which
Speed up.
speeds up a reaction. Okay. But in our life, we are not talking about reactions in our day-to-day life. So we will consider catalyst as someone or something in our life which pushes us to be a better
Yeah.
person
Yeah.
or pushes us towards any kind of improvement. Clear? Great. Perfect. Catastrophe.
Catastrophe. Catastrophe matlab tragic.
Okay. It's a kind of tragedy or any kind of
Yeah.
mishappening.
Yeah.
Right. So, example, like, could you frame a sentence?
Um. Yeah. I framed. I do not like movie with a catastrophic end.
Okay, good. And there was one more word which I associated with catastrophe. That was catharsis. Yes.
Catharsis. Yeah.
So, what does that mean?
Catharsis means purging out of emotions or having a
Very good.
small feeling or something.
Very good. Excellent. Purging out of emotions. How? Like, what leads to purging out of emotions, Krishna? Can I say that a catastrophic end can lead to catharsis? Can I say
Yeah.
that? Can I put it
Yeah.
that way? So, you're understanding the relationship between catastrophe and
And
catharsis.
catharsis. Yeah.
And as I told you, this term is basically from ancient literature, English literature, because there were many plays and dramas, you know. Shakespeare, he was very famous, he was
Yeah.
a playwright and whatnot. So he used to write stories where a person would face catharsis. Catharsis is sudden emotions, sudden outburst of emotions. Okay, so purging out of emotions, and purging out का मतलब क्या होता है कृषा? That emotions which cannot be handled. Getting it? Okay. Mm-mm. Skeptical,
Confused.
confused. Inevitable, I think you know already. Something which cannot be avoided, right? Yes, persuade. What is the meaning of persuade?
Persuade means forcing. Forcing someone to do something.
Okay, very good.
I wanted to
Okay,
ask one
Krishna.
thing.
Yeah, please ask.
What is the difference between gesture and action?
Gesture and
Action.
action. So see, gesture is basically without a lot of movement of hands and your body language. Gesture. Basically, if I'm doing this is also a gesture. But if you compare action and gesture, gesture has less body movement, less involvement of your body.
Okay.
Simply, you must have seen uh, if a group of friends is sitting somewhere or is sitting in a new environment. So maybe one friend will give a gesture that another person or another friend in group would easily understand. For example, blinking, blinking of eye. So these are little gestures, whereas action involves a lot of movement of your body language, basically hands, arms, whatever, head. So while I'm teaching, I'm using my hands to and fro like this very often. Like this is my way of teaching. So I do use hands. While I'm explaining, I'm using my hands like this or that. So these are actions. So there's a very thin line of difference between
Yeah.
gesture and actions. Okay. And gestures also, if I talk about actions, it has little to do with your facial expressions. Whereas gesture, it majorly focuses on your facial expressions, on your
Hmm.
face. Okay. And basically, what happens if I am throwing out a particular gesture, it would be visible on my face. If I'm angry with you, for example, I might not say something, I might not do any kind of action, but I'll just stare at you, or maybe I'll make some faces. That is gesture. So it will convey that a person is angry or a person is happy. Sometimes people are texting and they're smiling all the time. है ना? So
Mm-hmm.
will you call it an action or you will call it a gesture or both?
Gesture.
Gesture, right? Because हम act नहीं कर रहे. We are just sitting, but I'm just smiling because I'm not acting. You must have seen now in dramas or in, I don't know whether you have such things in your schools or not. Dramatics, basically, stage shows and all. You must have seen. So there, along with gestures, Krisha, you have to be active. You have to involve your
Yeah.
body. Okay, so gesture and action, they go hand in hand also. मतलब
Hmm.
ऐसे नहीं हो सकता कि मैं सिर्फ एक्टिंग कर रही हूँ गुस्से होने की बट मेरे फेस पे कुछ नहीं आ रहा. I cannot be plain when it comes to my
Hmm.
face. So understanding, if I say there is not a major difference between gesture and action, but gesture is majorly concerned with your facial expressions and actions, it involves more of body movement. Okay, but when we talk about a particular thing, like for example, I am reading out a make use of both gestures as well as action while teaching.
Yeah.
Yes, clear with the
Yeah.
difference?
Yes.
Perfect. Yes. Okay.
Also written my article on normal shopper and smart shopper.
You want to read it out quickly? so we can quickly hear you if it's a small one, or you want to share it. If you want to read it out, if you want to practice reading also, Krishna, we can go ahead with it, and then I can start
Yeah,
with my
sure.
exercises.
I can read it out.
Yeah, you can take it out.
Yeah. Should I start?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Start. And also introduce your topic. Okay.
Yeah. Shopper. Are you familiar with this? Yes. But do you know that there's a major difference between normal shopper and smart shopper? Normal shopper is quite extravagant and is unaware of prevailing price in the market. On the other hand, a smart shopper is the one who's frugal. He may not look smart, but actually is. Today's population is mostly a normal shopper who goes bananas behind new brands and trends. I was one of them, but now I know how crucial it is to be a smart shopper. Things, whether it is taking decisions or spending money, should not be hasty. Each value of money counts. Now let's take some real life instances. Like Sara Ali Khan, who is a quite prominent celebrity, does not feel ashamed in being simple. Her simplicity reflects her sass. Although she belongs to a family of Nawabs, but she is a down to earth person. Let's take another example like the owner of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, is always dressed up in whites and blues, which has become his fashion. He's also a very renewed personality, but the way he presents himself matters more than the way he dresses.
Just a
In a
minute,
nutshell,
Krisha. Do you? Hello. Yes. Krisha,
yeah,
could you please repeat your last line? Last line.
yeah. He's also a very renewed personality, but the way he presents himself matter more
It,
than the way he dresses.
it will be renowned. Okay. Renowned. And I think you meant renowned only, na?
Yeah, renowned.
Yes. Fine. Please continue.
In a nutshell, I would like to conclude with a note that buy well, choose less, and make it last forever. Thank you.
Okay, good. Now there are few suggestions I want to give. Also, you can submit this essay to me after the class, okay? So that I can
Okay.
give some marks. Marks in the sense, I'll just give you some remarks where to improve and how you can elaborate it. So, Krisha, I like this way of giving examples, citing examples. Like you have used examples of Facebook one and Sara Ali Khan, I think you used. So that's a very good thing. Also, how see what I think that you can elaborate a bit here.
Yeah.
Okay. Because when it comes to, if I consider this as an article, it is fine, perfect. But if I have to call it an essay, I would look for more elaboration. Okay. So now what is missing is the impact it is having on today's generation, as well as why do you think generation, why do you think our generation, or maybe the generation which is younger than us, they are more into these things? Why? Because
Yeah.
this major thing, there is a child who is in third class or fourth class, he'll say कि Gucci 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 or LV. भाई अभी उसे पता भी नहीं Gucci LV है क्या. So मतलब what is it? You have to talk how or where our generation is going. मतलब they're not learning something useful.
Yeah.
But what I mean to say, आपको ये बताना, you have to tell the source. Why do you think this is happening with this generation? Okay, you
Hmm.
tell me. Why do you think? What could be the reasons? One is
Social
society,
media. The
social
major,
media,
I think, the main reason is social media only.
and there is one more major reason that I want from you. Think about it. Think about it, and then tell me. कि हाँ, this is also one of the major factor.
Maybe friend circle,
Very good. And friends से भी पहले कौन आते हैं?
family.
Yes, family. Now, if you see today, parents are also very modern.
Yeah.
Modern in what sense? There is a girl, she has just entered school. She sees her mom dressing up. She sees her mom with her kitty friends, or maybe how, there are parents who will tell their children that no, we don't have to buy such expensive things, or maybe you can buy once you accomplish this. So maybe they'll set targets that if you want to buy this thing, you have to earn it. I will not give it to you like this. One is that way. Second is कि बच्चे के मांगने से पहले ही parents are like कि ठीक है तेरे को ये चाहिए ये ले, have it. They're fulfilling demands.
Yeah.
As soon as one wish is fulfilled, they are fulfilling second wish, third wish, fourth, and then there is no end. So what is happening in our society that parents are also encouraging children into these things,
Hmm.
pushing them. Few parents, not all. Okay, so talk about these things also. So basically what I told you, first thing is introduction. Introduction was good. You can add 3-4 lines more if you want, not more than that is required. When you're coming to second paragraph, your content was good where you cited examples. Now
Yeah.
in second paragraph itself, you give reasons for this thing.
Reason. Yeah.
Okay, उसमें reasoning करो that why is it happening according to you. Fine. And what impact is it having on children or youngsters? Fine. And it is other way also, Krisha. If, for example, if I am a decent parent, I am not encouraging my child into something bad, then I will also be impacted. If my child is going to school and their friend circle is like that, they're talking about brands all the time, and they are always boasting of their things and always, so my child will be likely to follow the same trend, and that will impact me. So you have to talk about both the things, not just children. If children are getting affected, parents are also getting affected, right?
Yeah.
So talk about these things also. Second, okay, this is done. So second paragraph will be done. So just add few details there. And then third one, give your opinion, your conclusion. That
Yeah.
in your opinion, where do you see future of these children or these parents? So you have to add your valuable points. Like I told you, you can suggest that if we have to follow the trend or if we have to stop our children from getting too much into brands and everything, so what can parents do? They can set few targets.
Hmm.
Right? They can tell their children that if they accomplish a particular task, then they will be rewarded for it. Getting it? So give your viewpoints also, and then it will be done. So basically, your paragraph was good. Just add few more details so as to
Yeah.
elaborate it. Fine.
Sure.
Okay, done. Now, Krisha, we'll do one sample paper quickly, and we'll do it orally. Okay, and then I'll take up synonyms and antonyms.
One sample paper you gave me for homework.
Yes, I remember. Should I share it on screen, Krisha, if you want?
As you wish.
Okay, I'm sending you on WhatsApp also, and if required, I'll share it on screen also. Okay.
Okay, I'm open in WhatsApp only.
Yeah.
So should I attempt it first, then we'll discuss?
We can do side by side also, or maybe we can do one thing. You can have a look at the questions quickly. If you want to mark the answers, you can mark the answers and then we'll discuss.
Okay.
And in the end, I'll take up antonyms and synonyms today. Okay?
Okay.
Difference is clear, right? Because earlier, like when we were young, we used to get confused between synonyms and antonyms. So there is a very simple trick of following it. S synonym, S same meaning. Okay?
Yeah.
And antonyms are opposites. Yeah. You can continue. Krisha,
Yes.
what we can do is, okay, if you open the PDF. So your video won't be visible?
No, it's visible.
Okay, it's visible. You have opened it, no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Keep your video turned on. What we can do is we can do it side by side also. I think
Okay.
that will be more comfortable for you also. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first question, arrange the following sentences logically.
Yes.
Read first question and then we'll discuss the answer. Krisha, can you see my screen?
Yes.
But why I'm not able to open? Wait, just a minute. Krisha, is my screen visible? Can you see
Yes,
question
your
paper?
screen is visible.
Okay.
I have attempted the first question.
Okay. Let's discuss the first question, Krisha.
Yes.
Let me just display it on screen. Just a moment. I don't know. Here it is not presenting. I don't know why. Anyway, I'll do it this way. Yes, dear. First question. So, first question is arrange the following sentences logically. He took a deep breath and stepped forward. So, logically means you have to arrange them in order,
Yeah.
right? Fine.
So the answer will be the first part.
DBCA.
Yeah.
Perfect. Correct. If you also want to mark yourself, Krisha, you can give yourself 1 mark for all the correct answers. Or
Okay.
maybe if you want to do it from the next class, then you that's your choice completely. I'm just giving you a thing. If you want to self-evaluate yourself, you may do that. You're free
No,
from my.
I'll just mark it.
Yeah, it's okay, no problem. Done.
Yeah. I'm just doing second one.
Second one, yes. So arrange the following sentences logically. Again, second one.
Mhm.
Answer
Yeah.
for
So
second one.
answer for the first one is first part.
Second one is first one. BACD.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Correct. Now we'll go to the third one.
Hmm.
Arrange the following sentences logically again. So while attempting question paper for CUET, you will be more confident during the exam, Prisha.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and it will see. I am not saying that you will get same questions, but yes, similar questions will be there.
Hmm.
Same and similar, you know the difference already. Similar would
Yeah.
be questions would be almost the same kind. Fine. Arrange the following. Okay, third question.
Yes. It will be the second part.
Arrange the following sentences logically. Second. A, B, C, D, you are saying, no?
Yeah.
Yes, it's already in order. Fourth.
It would be the C part.
C. B, D, A, C. Yes. Fifth.
Hmm. It would be the first part.
B, D, C. Sorry, could you repeat the answer?
First part.
A part. A, B, D, C.
Hmm.
Hmm. Following sentences logically again.
Yes. It's the C part.
C part will be B, D, C, A. B, D, C, A. Very good. Correct. Identify the part of speech. Yes. So before we start part of speech, Krisha, may I know all the parts of speech and what are they?
The parts of speech are noun, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs.
What about prepositions and conjunctions?
Yeah, they're also in part of speech.
And also interjections.
Hmm.
Okay. So he spoke to us gently.
This is adverb.
Very good. Because it is describing the way of
Yeah.
speaking.
Yeah.
Okay. Identify the part of speech of the underlying word. The bright
This
light
this is
heard.
the adjective
Very good. And
because
also,
it's a
Krishna,
describing word.
very good. Excellent. The bright light hurt his eyes. So I want to ask you, is hurted a word in English?
No, hurted is never a word. Hurts past form is always hurt only.
And what about cutted?
Cut also remains the same.
And what about putted? Can I say putted?
No, put also remains the same.
Very good. So, because these are some common errors, hurted, putted, cutted, because I have heard children saying these things, okay? So, these
Hmm.
are never used in past form.
Yeah.
They remain same basically. Identify the part of speech of the underlined word. She loves to play piano in her free time.
This is I think noun.
Sure.
Yeah.
She loves to play. But how will loves be noun? She can be noun, but it's a pronoun. But if there was a name instead of she, loving is what?
Loving is a gesture.
Kind of action.
Yeah. So
So,
then it's a verb.
work. Yes. Fill in the blanks with correct option. She has been working here. Yeah, this is a very important question. Krisha, before you attempt this question, can you tell me the difference between since and for?
Yes. Um. Okay. So for basically tells the duration of an action,
Okay.
and
So,
since tells the starting point that from where the work is getting started.
okay, fine. So basically, when we talk about for, so we generally have specified period of time. Okay,
Yeah.
and an action which is still continuing, it was started before, so we use since.
Since.
The baby has been crying since morning.
Yeah.
But if the baby cried for 2 hours, I
Then
can
the
say
baby cried for 2 hours. Then we'll
yes.
use for.
Yes, because the time period is specified.
Yeah.
So please give me answer for this one.
It's since.
Since 5 years, yes. And if I say I have worked in this company dash 2010 to 2020.
I have worked in this
You can
company.
add any word. I'm not asking about since and not any word you can add. I have worked in this company dash 2010 to 2020.
From 2012, 10 to 2012, 20.
Yes, 20. Good. Next, question number 11. Very
Dash
important.
aware of the change in schedule. Be
Neither,
aware of the change in the schedule.
no, wait. The sentence starts from here. Neither the students nor the teacher.
Okay. Neither the students nor the teacher, neither the students nor the teacher were aware of the change in schedule.
Why were? Read it again. It's okay. Take your time. Read it again.
Neither the students nor the teacher dash aware of the change in schedule.
We generally, like we used to do in subject verb agreement, na, Krisha? So
Hmm.
generally with neither, nor, either, or, we use has. But again, it depends that just before the blank, do we have a plural noun or singular noun?
Yes.
Yes. So now can we try again?
It's a singular verb before the sentence.
Yes. So what would be the answer?
Neither the students nor teacher are aware.
Is aware.
Okay. Is aware.
But if I change neither the students nor the teachers,
Then it
if I
would be are.
yes. So what I mean to explain that just before the dash also you have to see whether it is plural or singular.
Okay.
Based on that, you will write an answer. Okay. This is done in subject verb agreement. Okay.
Hmm.
A person who writes book is called
An author.
writes books. An author.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. A person who studies the stars and planets is called
Astronomer.
a person who treats sick animals is called a
Veterinarian.
yes. Choose the synonym of the word abandon. I think this paper is easy. Like, are you also finding it easy or difficult?
Yeah,
What?
it it's quite simple.
Yeah, it's quite simple. Okay, but it will go. See, what my aim is that I practice as many papers as possible so that
Yeah.
you have a lot of things before exam. Okay, choose the synonym. Please tell me abandon.
Leave.
Good.
One
Choose
generous.
the
It's
antonym.
greedy. Greedy.
Good. Very good. Choose the synonym of the word brief.
Short.
This paper is too easy. Okay. Next, choose the antonym of the word victory.
Victory. War.
Yes. Victory, war.
No, no, no. Victory in
There are two options
victory
below
in
also.
yeah. I just saw them. Victory in defeat.
Defeat. Okay, now one more thing. If I correct you, don't feel embarrassed at all, okay? I hope.
Yeah.
Now, you said I didn't saw that. What is the error here? You will tell me.
I didn't see that.
Very good. Because we never use past tense with did. Okay?
Yes.
Perfect. Also, can you give, is it done? We've solved.
Yeah, we have solved it. It's done.
Okay, chalo, good. So this is done. Yes, Krisha, what is the meaning of triumph?
Triumph. I have heard this word.
It's okay. Think about it and then you can tell me.
Triumph.
And also, you will write it down in your notebook. Triumph. T R
It
I.
basically means basically a phase or basically a process.
Mhm. Triumph is winning. Jeetna.
Yeah,
That is triumph.
triumph.
Triumphant is also triumph.
Actually,
Jeet.
one there was one of my chapters in class 10. That chapter's
Victory
name
of
was A
surgery.
Triumph of Surgery.
Yes, triumph of surgery. Yes. So that is victory of surgery.
Yeah,
Because that doctor performed the surgery and he was successful.
yeah,
Yes. Good. Okay. And okay, now let's play a game. I'll give you. Wait, let me just share it with you, then I'll explain you. It's just loading, huh? Just a minute. Krisha, I'm sharing one online test with you for synonyms and antonyms, okay? And
okay,
it has timer. So as soon as you click on start test or start quiz, your timer will start, okay?
okay.
Click on this link and click on start test. Fine. I've shared with you. If you want to
Yeah,
share your screen, but can you share your screen on phone?
I will try.
It's okay. Try it. Otherwise, you can solve and tell me the score. You can show me your score in the end. Yeah. So you're able to, yeah. Click on start test. Yes. Started. Okay, Krishna. You can see the time. Time left.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Plentitude. Focus on plenty. Hmm.
Yeah, I am focusing on that only.
Yes. Good. Good. Good attempt.
Can you see my score?
Yes, Krisha. How much is it?
It's three.
Three. Three. Why? Let's check your mistakes. Choose the
Yes.
correct antonym. Woeful. Antonym of woeful. Opposite. What is the meaning of woeful? Any idea, Krisha?
No.
But after seeing the options, any idea what is woeful? Sad or happy?
Sad, depressed.
Yes. But then they're asking you antonym. Why have they marked depressed? Just can you scroll up? Choose the correct antonym for the word given from the options below. I think there is some error in the question because answer would be anything related to happiness. Or maybe they have written antonym and they wanted to write synonym.
I also think the same.
Yeah. So it's not your fault, it is their fault.
So basically, sad or depressed is the antonym of woeful.
Uh no. Woeful and depressed are same, so they're synonyms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these three are antonyms: laughing, smiling, and cheerful.
Second one is correct.
Okay, third.
Third is wrong.
Choose the correct antonym for the word given from the pacify का मतलब होता है किसी को
Basically, किसी को comfort करना.
कंफर्ट करना, यस, उसको कंफर्टेबल फील कराना या फिर लाइक गिविंग सिंपैथी काइंड ऑफ थिंग.
Yeah.
ओके.
Fourth one is correct.
Okay.
No, fourth one is wrong actually.
Fourth is this one. What is the synonym of plentitude? Synonym. Okay, they're not asking antonym. This is synonym. Scarcity would be antonym.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plentitude basically means
In good quantity. Plenty of
okay,
something.
plenty.
Yes. What is
Then
this?
fifth one
Strike.
is correct.
Okay.
Sixth one is wrong.
Fervid.
COVID, yeah.
Detached. That is detached.
So basically, forward means
Forward would mean it's a new word. What would it mean?
forward means to
Basically, to be passionate about something. Forward.
the antonym is clear, detach.
Detach is antonym. Yes. So basically, forward is when you're enthusiastic about something, or passionate about something.
Okay.
Hmm. So they're asking you antonym.
Okay.
So passionate is forward only. Okay. So that will be synonym. Forward ka synonym hoga passionate or enthusiast.
Yes. Then seventh one is correct.
Very good. Next. Antonym of
Eighth one is wrong.
obsequious. Insurgent. Meaning of insurgent.
I am not clear about the meaning of obsequious.
Given na?
What does it mean?
Insurgent. They
I
were
also don't know
asking
the
you,
meaning of insurgent.
yeah, insurgent also I want to explain. And also I'm asking you, then asking what is the antonym of obsequious. So they're asking about um, opposite in meaning.
Yeah.
So any idea seeing the answer?
No.
Basically, when we are fighting up against someone, that is insurgent.
Okay. Fighting against
Again,
someone.
yeah, like rebellious, rebel,
Okay.
and sycophants. So you know, sycophant हम कहते हैं ना, psycho है ये, sycophant.
Yeah, yeah. Sycophant, think I know.
Yes. So what would obsequious mean?
Obsequious and clear now.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it's the in opposite of hollow.
Stubborn is ziddi.
Yeah. Then what does it mean? Palpable.
Where is it written?
The 10th question.
Choose the correct antonym of the given word from the options given below. Acha, palpable, and we have to write antonym.
Hmm.
Creative, innovative, fresh, imaginary. See, creative, fresh, and innovative. I am also telling you the way of doing it. Now they are asking you antonym, and I know that creative, fresh, and innovative is same. So basically, my option should be imaginary.
Hmm.
So palpable also means something which is creative. So
Creative.
opposite would be imaginary. Because
Okay.
Krishna, imaginary is more uh, like copying something, or maybe
Yes.
something which is not true,
So
right?
if imaginary is its an antonym, then its antonym would be fresh.
Whose antonym?
Palpable.
No, dear. Be fresh. Antonym will be imaginary.
Yes, antonym will be fresh.
Yes, yes.
So how will I use it in a sentence?
Palpable.
Yeah.
I was attracted by his palpable ideas. Palpable matlab creative, fresh
Creative
idea.
ideas actually.
Haan.
Okay.
Palpable. And you can also write it down in your notebook. This word is good, Trisha.
Yeah, I
Palpable.
have written all the words.
Okay, good, good, perfect. Is there any other question left?
No, it's done.
Okay, okay, you can stop sharing your screen, Trisha.
Yeah.
Yes, dear. So, since we are practicing question papers, synonyms, antonyms, and new words, what I will plan for next class is question paper will be there like we did today. It will hardly take us 10 minutes, not more than that. We'll just share our screen and we'll solve it
Okay.
online. Second thing, what I'll be doing, I'll give you one question as homework today for essay writing. Okay? Or maybe debate, whatever you want. If you want me to give a debate, you can do that also because that is also very creative. You
I
can
am
write
comfortable with anything.
anything. Okay, perfect. And yeah, I'll be doing few vocab words also in the next class. Okay?
Sure.
Like, so I
Because
revise.
writing is like a therapy for me.
Good. That's good. And you know what? Even I never used to write essays or something, but I'll show someday my screen. I used to write topics. Like, there was one topic, life out of school. So basically, now you're a school child and you'll be out of school this year. It's your 12th. So maybe you won't be able to relate with it right now. But life out of school ka matlab kya hua? What will come to your mind if I say life out of school?
For me, it will be happiness because I don't like going to school.
Okay. So my purpose of writing life out of school was that things that we don't get to learn in school, life teaches us those things.
Yeah.
So that was my concept of writing life out of school. Okay. So, but good that you like to write.